Good afternoon and welcome to the NCC News Webcast at 4 o'clock. I'm Zach Shapiro. Rain has been pouring down in central New York since early this morning. The National Weather Service has issued flood watches and warnings for the area until late tonight. Central New York has already received about an inch of rain and flooding has started in low-lying areas. With falling leaves clogging up some drains, the Syracuse Department of Public Works has been out since yesterday to make sure sewer lines are working at full capacity. Let's over to Tony Brown now with the latest. Tony, when will this rain finally end?
Thanks so much, Zach. Unfortunately, the bad news is this rain's not going anywhere anytime soon, especially not tonight. As you can see on our National Weather Service radar right behind me here, huge band of precipitation tracking north-northeast coming up from central Pennsylvania and right into our region. As you said, numerous watches and warnings throughout the area, a little bit north of here up towards Watertown and also south in the southern tier, seeing plenty of rain. We could see as many as 4 inches before this is all said and done. Good news is, however, tomorrow morning, things are going to dry up a little bit. Temperature is going to cool off, but going into the week, we're hopefully going to be dry, if not a little bit cooler.
Thanks, Tony. Authorities are urging not to drive over water that is washing over roads. Residents in the city of Syracuse who notice water starting to back up their streets because of a clogged sewer line should call the city at 448-CITY. Residents in other areas should call their local Department of Public Works. Demolition continued today on the old Marcellus Casket Warehouse. Demolition of the remaining structure began Wednesday afternoon after a morning fire caused parts of the building to collapse to the ground. No one was injured. Authorities are still unsure the cause of the fire. The building has been vacant since 2003 when the owner closed the coffin maker after more than 130 years in business. AIG says it's reached a deal to repay billions of dollars it received during the credit crisis. The plan could return a profit to taxpayers who paid the price for AIG's near collapse 2 years ago. The government will receive about 1.66 billion shares of AIG common stock in exchange for the $49 billion in preferred stock it held in AIG. In September 2008, AIG received the largest bailout the government has ever given out. The package was about $180 billion. With the news, AIG's stock price up about 4%, about $1.60. With baby boomers aging and less young people interested in medicine, America is in the midst of a growing shortage of healthcare providers. But thanks to the federal government, Syracuse is getting some help. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced Tuesday it is giving out a combined $4 million to the Physician's Assistant Program at Lemoyne College and SUNY Upstate Medical University. A spokesman from Lemoyne says the extra funding will go almost exclusively to tuition and scholarship aid and will hopefully add up to 20 new students to the Lemoyne program this year. The independent panel that oversees the U.S. Postal Service has denied the agency's request to increase the cost of mailing a letter by 2 cents to 46 cents. The increase was originally proposed in July as part of a strategy for dealing with a worsening financial crisis. The Postal Service lost $3.8 billion last year. Officials could still file a new request and try to make a better case for the increase. If you have an old suit that just doesn't fit anymore, Men's Wearhouse Stores is taking part of a campaign to help local nonprofits, which ends today. Donations at the Syracuse Men's Wearhouse store are being sent to the Center for Community Alternatives in Syracuse. The center helps hundreds of individuals every year with negative backgrounds to start a more positive future. All donations are tax deductible. And here's the latest 5-day forecast. Rain should stop by about midnight this evening after some morning clouds. It should be a nice day tomorrow with highs in the mid-60s. Not the best weekend, though, as the temperatures begin to cool off into the lower 50s. Should be a nice start to a week, though, with highs building back towards the 60s. And that'll do it for this NCC News Webcast. I'm Zach Shapiro. Thanks for logging in and have a great night.